Hi guys, well as we said in the last video there, I don't know if you caught that one, we're just heading off to a local steak shop to meet up with another subscriber. Not so much a subscriber, he's actually probably the closest subscriber to where we live, which is pretty cool. He's only 2 streets or 2 main streets west of us here, and we're just going to go have steak. You're quite welcome to join us if you want. He said he's okay, he's not camera shy, his wife may be a bit camera shy, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we're going to take the bikes are all primed and ready to go. Alright? Yeah. You ready, darling?
I'm ready.
You ready now? Good, good. Okay, we'll see you there. Cue the intro. This is something you'll always have to get used to when you're in Thailand. You make arrangements to come to our little restaurant here and meet some friends, right? Nice little steak shop, and guess what? It's closed on a Sunday. Anyway, we just have to make some arrangements and find somewhere else to eat at. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. So you've got to look. Okay, just a quick one, right? So this is Tom, right? He lives 2 streets away from me. So I'm on soy 106, and he's on soy 110. He found us on through Facebook or through the video?
Or just searching on YouTube.
Yeah, just YouTube.
And I found you on YouTube.
Yeah, so he found us on YouTube, which meant the fact that we started a conversation. John contacted me.
Well, at the time, Warren, I hadn't had a conversation with another foreigner that spoke English in I think 7 years.
Yes.
And yet, you're only 1 block away from where I'm at.
So it's just been one of those funny things where, you know, we're just so close. And
Thank you too.
Yeah, we would never have met. I'll just quickly do a quick sub. Again, we're doing a steak. We've done spaghetti. We've got some condiments in the middle there.
Not spaghetti.
Oh, it's a spaghetti. It's a spaghetti dish. Carbonara. Oh, sorry. I'm not Italian. It looks like a fish soup. Thai food, yeah. And what did you have?
Thai food.
Yeah, she had two Thai food as well. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm going to waste some of those things.
Well, I just have to say that when my wife saw your video, I watched several videos, and I really didn't know that there were many people doing many videos in Bangkok that were foreigners, from the West or from Australia. And so when I ran across Scott Mallon, and I was watching his, I was thoroughly entertained. I thought he was one of the funniest guys that I've ever seen, but I didn't know if he was really trying to be funny or if that was just his natural personality, right? So, but his language was so, the vulgarity and stuff was too much.
It was fresh.
Yeah, but that's what they say. It's fresh and it's, raw and this and that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just not into that much. And so when my wife walked into the room, I'm watching, I'm going, oh God, and I'm watching, and she comes in to the room, and it's like, oh, I didn't want her to see that, right? Because it's another American that's like using that kind of language, in my view, to attract people, and then talking about each of his people being chowderheads, and you're an idiot, right? So people like that kind of abuse simply because of the subscription rate, right? I mean, when you look at that, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I met Scott.
You met Scott?
I met him.
I will at some stage make it a range of a Scott. I know watch some of his videos. I'm not into his safer whore videos. I just think that's just a bit over the top.
Well,
people want to bed Thai bar girls. Well, good luck to them.
That's easy to do a video on, right? The thing is that I met Scott.
Yeah.
I kind of liked him, as almost like a younger brother kind of thing. Like what are you doing?
He is a different person when you meet him on the video.
Yeah.
I said to him, Scott, because whenever I would say anything, he would tell me all about himself. And then I would say, well, I'm from, and then he would say, really? And then he would tell me more about himself. It was like he's into the video big time. Okay, he's really into the notoriety. He's into that kind of thing. You don't want to get into it. You don't want to get into the notoriety. You want to come up with content that'll make people watch your channel. You don't care how many people recognize you when you're in Starbucks. Give me a break. You have to just come up with quality content and be consistent with it. So, but I did feel, I don't know, a little bit sorry for him, I guess. It's like he was trying to get money and making money, and I couldn't imagine being in Thailand and not have a source for income. I would want to make as much money as possible because it takes a lot of money here to live any standard of living, really. I mean, Western standard of living. So I subscribed, and I went through the Patreon thing, and I pay him so much money a month. I appreciate his effort. I don't think that he puts any effort into actually coming up with content. I think it's just off the top of his head, which I think that might be the only way that you can come up with so much content every other day. You can't storyboard everything. As long as, once again, you have the means to do it, and you have the vision to be able to pursue it.
I would just love to be in a position where I could help people. Everybody has problems. I have problems too. I just take them in my stride. I've fallen into the whole Mai Pen Rai, Thai philosophy very easily because it's how I always was. Just take it into stride. Everybody has ups and downs.
Well, I think that's what I think other Australians who I've met through the years in teaching, they had that kind of personality in a
That's
way.
because everything in this place want to kill you. Because spiders as big as like 2 hands, you know. They've got bears that fall out of trees.
See,
you know?
I grew up in New York, and I lived in the city, and I've worked in the city. We do not have a Mai Pen Rai attitude. We just simply don't. It's too bad that we don't have that in New York, from my experience. So I do appreciate that in Thailand. But as a business owner in Thailand, I can see the limitations of the Mai Pen Rai principle as well.
Exactly.
So
anyway, like we'll probably continue talking on, but I think I better stop the video thing now because like it's already way too long, and I'm going to spend about 2 days trying to edit this thing down to some sort of reasonable size.
Yeah.
But anyway, look, don't forget.
Can I turn this off for you? Or?
I'll just flip that in a second. So don't forget, just subscribe, like. If you like what we're doing here, then all good. Sort of for the long video, if it turns out to be too long, sorry about that. But it's one of those sort of things. Getting a chance to talk to another fellow expat at this little level is just really refreshing. I'd love to be able to do this sort of chat with Thais and have them understand me too, but it's just one of those things that's just not going to happen. I'm going to have to learn Thai first. Anyway, so we'll catch you around next video, and bye for now.